Yo, I'm erasing old content. I'm erasing old raps that I was doing when I was just like, that I did when I was just like fucking around. I'm systematically going through my compendium, my library of shit that I recorded underground, because all my stuff is upgraded. 2019, brand new, fucking beyond state of the art. I have all the digital tools, all the professional software, all the professional recording equipment. I have all the shit. I invested in all of it. I own it. My crew owns it. We own it. My dudes, they have their own individual setups as well. They got their own equipment, their own digital tools. Same thing. We use the same systems. And it's all been invested in. We own it. We don't need any fucking engineers. We don't need anybody, man, that's going to lag and fucking play games and not come through and not be on time. We don't need any of that shit, man. We're the engineers now. We're the engineers now. Matter of fact, I'm in an engineering program through a major university for electrical engineering. And I've been in electronics engineering. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of C4CW, casting 495 celebrities worldwide, C4CW. I've talked about this for a long time, man, on this podcast. Coming up on the 500th episode here. I'm Oncer Grove, rapper, musical artist. Been rapping for 25 years now. Writing raps underground, recording music underground, recording mainstream music, doing a little bit of both. So today, man, I was going through my catalog, my discography, and I actually put out 3 solo albums myself. 1, 2, 3. For some reason, Google only says 2, but I actually put out 3 full-length underground CDs myself. And worked on a lot of projects with a lot of different people. Loot Money. Worked on projects with Loot Money, Zone, Mac Tension, Send the Soul Stealer, Mr. Broccoli Landers, Spank Motherfucking T, DJ Nanino, DJ Slow-Mo, the homie Aaron, the nigga Scoot, I'm saying, my homeboy, Arnie, that is Arn Dog, a lot of cats, man, from my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, shout outs to Aunt Bishop, a lot of cats, man, from a lot of different streets, a lot of different subdivisions, a lot of different groups, organizations, you know what I'm saying, different gang sets and whatnot, different crews, different groups. Shout outs to Casino D, shout outs to Hannibal, you know what I'm saying, previously of the Beat Reapers, shout outs to DJ Creed with the K, you know what I'm saying, and shout outs to Verse Omega, you know what I mean, shout outs to all the cats, man, that I've worked on projects with. So we just recently, that is 495/L4, Big Scheme, Send the Soul Stealer, a.k.a. Senny, Spank Motherfucking T, my core group of homies and fellow rappers. We just upgraded in 2019. We have all the state-of-the-art shit. We've got all the tools, all the equipment, all the hardware, all the studio recording equipment. We've got it all, man. I mean, we've had studios before, but that was back in the day when everyone was like raving about Pro Tools, this, and that. Man, I used to pay Mr. Broccoli and Spank and all of us, man. We used to bankroll operations where we would go and record on 128 track recording studios. Professional, top of the line recording studios, man. We did that shit when we were in our early fucking 20s. And shout outs to Studio North. You know what I'm saying? Lot of studios, man. Lot of fucking studios. And we used to pay money to sit there and have tracks made for us by producers like right in front of us. We'd tell the producers how we wanted the material to sound. We'd have someone that maybe like played the guitar, you know what I'm saying? Maybe played some drums, played some live instruments, and we used to sit there, we'd mic it in, it'd all be professional, man. Top of the line studios. And we put out those albums. Those albums are on the internet. They're available in 140 countries worldwide. So we've worked on professional recording projects many times. We also recorded a lot of underground shit too. And the purpose of recording underground shit was to perfect our sound and not have to spend big money to go into these top of the line studios and waste our time in these fucking studios spending money. Big fucking dollars. Because that's what we used to do, man, is we used to spend and invest big dollars to go into studios that cost like $75 an hour, $100 an hour, more than $100 an hour. We pay for blocks of time. Like we block out like several hours. Now in the context of today, where the economy's good, I'm talking about, man, that might be like a drop in the bucket for some people, Back in the day, I'm talking about the 90s. Okay, we were like 15 years old. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and up. Okay? From our teenage years, going to fucking major studios in the Puget Sound, in the Pacific Northwest, in Seattle, in EVT, in like wherever around the Puget Sound, man, where we could get a studio booked. Lot of fucking places, man. Then I moved to California. Then I moved to Chicago. Then I moved to the East. You know what I'm saying? Been in 25 states out of country. So the point is that I've recorded with a lot of different tracks. Shout outs to Matty P in Canada. Matty Poirier. Recorded a track with Matty Poirier. Did pretty good, man. Did well. Still up on the internet. We recorded that. We did that between 2 different studios in 2 different countries. You see what I'm saying? So like the idea was to master our craft, to come up with different ideas, different concepts. I mean, man, I've recorded so many audio tracks, sound bites of me just like fucking around, being drunk, being obnoxious. I haven't always rapped on time, man. Just off time shit, on time shit, a mix of off time and on time. Some awkward shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do improv. You know what I'm saying? Some cats can't. They're shy, they're bashful. They can't get up on stage. They can't grab a mic. Look, man, I've recorded tracks in big name studios. I've performed live, in concert, outdoor, indoor at different events. Like, I'll get up on the stage with the mic and I'll be like, yo, DJ, play that shit. DJ will play the record and shit. You know what I'm saying? The instrumental. And it'll be 495. And I'll just say some shit random like, yo, it's Grovey D, 495, and yo, we rockin'. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to rock a stage. I've done it before. In fact, when we started going to open mic nights at different club venues that were playing traditionally like rock music, like hardcore, like metal and rock bands, and like had tour groups and like major names come through. I'm talking big fucking names. Shout outs to Jimmy Z. You know what I'm saying? Man, they asked us to do a hip hop rap night because when we got up on stage and you hear the type of beats that we have from the West Coast, right? And you hear us on the microphone, we know how to mix it. We know how to make it sound dope. 495's in that house, throw your hands in the air, yeah! You know what I'm saying? Just random shit like that. Motherfuckers got some drinks in their system, smoking some bud, up in the club. You know what I'm saying? Little haze of smoke and shit. Man, I've had hella dap, man. You know what I'm saying? With 495 / L4. You know what I'm talking about? Rap Alliance. Man, I used to rock shows with Lot Bryant, a.k.a. Loot Money, with Zone. The homie Matthew, used to rock with him in Littleton, a.k.a. Mac Tension and Zone, Loot Money, you know what I'm saying? The Alliance, Tot Carlo, a.k.a. Tot Loon. I said Tot Carlo, a.k.a. Tot Loon. Come on, man. I used to rock shows all over the place, man. House parties, stages, outdoor events, man. Seattle Center, you know what I'm saying? EVT, Everett, man, come on, all over the fucking Puget Sound, man. I used to rock with the Beat Reapers. We used to do house parties together. We just go from house to house to house. Man, we rocked at the tribal casino. Yeah, we did. We rocked at Emerald Queen. We did an underground video there. So many countless fucking house parties. Man, we used to make underground tapes, mixtapes, like different crews, different sets, different gangs, different cliques. We put our material on with other crews, with the Alliance. You know what I'm saying? We'd sell tapes in the park. We did all that shit. The stuff Too Short talks about he did, the rapper Too Short. Shout outs to Too Short. You know what I'm saying? Todd Shaw. We did that same. We did it the same. We did it the same way. In fact, we were inspired by Too Short. We'd have bags, that is backpacks, okay, duffel bags, filled with tapes. In fact, we had a joke because crack cocaine, crack cola, that's A1 Coca, the Coca-Cola, baking soda, right? Soda rock. Shout outs to the nigga soda. So yeah, man. Shout outs to the homie Tiny. You know what I'm saying? So we came up with this because they call it yayo, right? They call the dope, the coke, they call it yayo on the streets. Y-A-Y-O. The Yakka-Cola. Shout outs to the homie Big D and Arn Dog, aka Arnie. Yeah, and Big D. So they called it shout outs to the nigga, the homie Nash Factor D and YC1, aka Young Chili, and the homie Tone. Yeah, man, on the streets it's called Yak. Y-A-C-K, the Yakka-Cola, the Cracker-Cola, the Cola Rock, whatever you want to call it, right? So since it's called Yay, for short, as in Yay-O, right? Yay-Ola. I mean, I could just keep going, man. The Yay-Ola, the Yay. Hey, nigga, you got some Yay? Nigga, you got some plug? What's up, nigga? You out here souping? Is what the dope fiends, they be like, you got some soup? Soup. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be out on the block. Soup. Right? Motherfuckers be like, dope fiends be like, yo, you got some soup? Nigga, you got some soup? Nigga, you got some soup? Clucks. We call them clucks. The cluckers, the cluckheads, the dope fiends. Right? So, since cocaine, that is bass rock, has been affectionately referred to on the streets as Yayo or Yayola or the Yakka-Coca, right? Or however you want to do that with different permutations and iterations, right? We just call it Yay for short. Because motherfuckers be like, yo, dog, I need some Yay. You got some Yay, homie? Right? You got some Yay? Right? Because the average person, like, walking down the street, they hear Yay, they don't even know what Yay is. But motherfuckers is talking in code and shit, right? So, since dope is known as Yay on the West Coast, we came up with this concept of, instead of slanging Yay, slanging Yapes. Y-A-P-E-S. The homie Loot Money, he coined it as such. Selling Yapes. Because he's referring to the tapes that are in the backpack. So you got your tapes, you spend all day, the early morn, okay? You up at the early morn, fucking early bird catches the worm, you know what I'm saying? So you up early in the morning, and you got your motherfucking yapes, because you've been recording, like dubbing your tapes and shit, right? So now you got a bunch of tapes that you recorded your raps onto. Got a whole backpack filled with them. You might take a Magnum Fofo, like a Magnum 44 marker, a little big marker, and mark up your tapes with your trade name, you know what I'm saying, your moniker, you know what I'm saying. Back in the day, Loot Money was with CMM Cash Money. Not the Cash Money, not the Cash Money that y'all are thinking. I'm talking about Cash Money Mafioso, CMM. Okay, I'm not talking about the dudes from Louisiana, New Orleans. I'm not talking about them cats. I'm not talking about Juvenile and Baby in them and Lil Wayne. No, I'm not talking about Cash Money millionaires. I'm talking about West. See, back in the day, there were a lot of names that crossed over in different states. There were different cats with the name 8 Ball. Shout outs to 8 Ball. I'm talking about the one from the Pacific Northwest. I ain't talking about 8 Ball and MJG. Okay? 8 Ball in the Northwest, he changed his name to Lou Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Like, there's a lot of crossovers, man. Because a lot of names, so sometimes people have the same name. You know what I'm saying? And so cats go by different names over time, right? Just like Loot Money, he went by CDC, Christ's Devious Creation, okay? AKA, you know, Loot Money, AKA the nigga lot. You feel that? There was also Mac 10. Now, Mac 10, when I met him, I'm not talking about the cat from California. I'm talking about the cat from Washington, okay? So when names started to cross over, Mac 10 in Washington changed his name to Mac Tension, a.k.a. Tension for short. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, people come up with names simultaneously. People come up with names at different times. You feel that? So I'm just saying, like, names get crossed over and shit. So the point is, Luke came up with this idea of slang, instead of slanging tapes, slanging yapes. Cause your tapes are like dope. So it's like you're selling dope, you know what I'm saying? But it's a tape. You know what I'm saying? Because your material's dope. So you got your dope rocked up, which is your tapes, and you got it in the backpack, you hit the park. You maybe got like 50 tapes, 100 tapes. They started to have these services where you could go and you could get tapes mass produced and like made, right? So you didn't have to sit there all day. And then you could get like sleeves and jackets and all this kind of stuff, right? So the point is, man, I've recorded a lot of tracks with a lot of different people, man. I used to record in the basement of the University of Washington in Seattle with DJ Slow-Mo and Loot Money and Zone and Tension. A lot of cats, man. Scoot and Sin the Soul Stealer. We had this offshoot of Criminal Alliance CA called the Greenback Hustlers. And Sen was like, the Greenback Hustlers make money. The Greenback Hustlers making money. This shit was tight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just being a little whimsical. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like being a little obnoxious. But that was the hook though. And Luke comes in and he said, Goldie threw up his hoodie to cover up his crops, cause ain't too many niggas with blonde hair and dreadlocks. I grabbed the Trade 7 Desert Eagle automatic. Yeah, cause I was Goldilocks. That's the nigga with the golden dreadlocks. So I had gold dreadlocks. And each one of us had a different name. So I'm one Sir Grove. But we took on these different names because we was doing these lyrical robberies. We're not doing real robberies. But I'm saying in the raps, we were these different characters. So I was Goldilocks, right? I had fucking gold dreadlocks. And back in that time, in the 1990s, that's what he said. He said, Goldie threw up his hoodie to cover up his crops. Goldie threw up his hoodie to cover up his crops, cause ain't too many niggas with blonde hair and dreadlocks. And there was Money Doe Green or Mean Doe Green. You know what I'm saying? We all had different names. And then Sen the Soul Stealer, who's Mexican American. You know what I'm saying? Loot Money is Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? And German. You know what I'm saying? Zone is Irish American, you know what I'm saying? Tension, you know what I'm saying, is black African American, as am I, and mixed, you know what I'm saying? So we had all these different. The nigga Scoot is Jewish, you know what I'm saying? Black African American mixed, you know what I'm saying? Caucasian, you feel that? So we all had these different ideas. The homie Broccoli Landers. You know what I'm saying? He's Italian, you know what I'm saying, American, and the homie Scheme is as well, you know what I'm saying? So the the point is that we all had these different identities. And the greenback hustlers were pulling capers. And like dead presidents type shit. All right? And like Point Break type shit. We were doing these big, like the movie Heat, we were doing these fucking heists in the raps, okay? And so the motherfucker, the homie Cholo, he was the security man. He was gunned up, big ass dude, swole up from California. The homie Cholo, man, he used to fucking be at the door and shit, armed up, you know what I'm saying? Pistol and waistband, hella just buffed out shit, have his tank top on, you know what I mean? Just like shirt, sometimes just off and shit. And man, we'd have Cholo go and get kegs and shit at the party. We paid him in security, you know what I'm saying? We had other dudes, you know what I'm saying? And then we did our own security too. So look, man, we used to record a lot of underground tracks. So at some point in the early 2000s, we started to put out professional music that went mainstream. It got picked up like for sponsorship by J. Walter Thompson, advertising arm of Miller Genuine Draft at the time, MGD. So they sponsored us, you know what I'm saying? Miller Genuine Draft did. And we hit number 5 on the internet at mp3.com. There was some time when we were actually above Jay-Z on the charts. That's real shit. mp3.com. Shout outs to MP3. I've got the printout. We had the track called Deep in Everett 1. Deep in Everett 1. And it's on the November 12 project with the K. So that track, Deep in Everett 1, it actually hit number 5 in America online at the time. mp3.com was the biggest fucking shit in America at the time. It was like Napster. It was like Good Nutella. It was like LimeWire. MP3 was the first to fucking do it out of all those different entities. We hit number 5 in America with the track Deep in Everett 1. I'm on it. Sen's on it. Spank motherfucking T's on it. Look, it go like this. It goes, Spank motherfucking T. Spank motherfucking T does the intro. Then Sen comes in with his verse. Okay, so Spank's verse is number 1. Sen's verse is number 2. Yours truly, One Sir Grove. My verse is number 3. And verse number 4 is Brock Lee Landers. Brock, we call him Brock Lee Landers now because he was Broccoli for the longest time. Out of everyone in America, Mr. Broccoli. And then some other cat emerged, man, with the same shit. We're like, come on, man, we been out, man, for 25 fucking years. So anyway, just to set us apart, you know what I'm saying? Because we've always been original. Some other cat come out, his name Broccoli and shit. We're like, come on, man, what the fuck is up with this? Motherfucker, do some internet searching shit, bro. Like, for real. Just like some kid calls himself Frost on the internet now. From New York, right out here. And I told him, I said, man, don't you know there's a rapper named Kid Frost, bro? Who dropped the kid part and just goes by Frost now? Like, you ain't the first fucking Frost, bro. Like, you gotta do better research, youngsters. So anyway, so now it's Brock Lee Landers. And, you know what I'm saying? Just like Big Scheme used to be Little Scheme. You know? So now he's Big Scheme. So, point is, that with the K, too, by the way, S-K-E-E-M. And, just like Young Chili, there were other cats trying to call themselves Young Chili. We're like, man, what the fuck is up with this shit? Excuse me. So then, Chili switched it up. YC1. That's Y as in Yankee, C as in Charlie, the numeral 1, YC1. Walking Winter. Because Chili got a little Native American in him. You know what I'm saying? Little Native in him. So, Walking Winter. You know, like cool breeze, like in the wintertime, like, you know what I'm saying, when it's a little icy out. You know what I'm saying? Like when you smoke some bud and they got crystals and shit on them. You know what I'm saying? Those buds got crystals. Like it's like crystal, like icy, like snow, like Walking Winter. Like, YC1. You feel me? because other cats were trying to call themselves Young Chili. So, you know, our Young Chili's original, man. Motherfuckers trying to steal names and shit, man. So we got to switch it up so that we stay original and other niggas is biters. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, man, you know, shout outs to Little Noopy. Shout outs to Boomer. You know what I'm saying? The homie No Good. Shout outs to the homie No Good. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to all the homies, man. Shout outs to the nigga Castro. See, that's another thing, man. There's multiple Castros now. I'm talking about Bremerton, Washington, though. Okay? I'm saying, man, back in the day, nobody was doing what the fuck we were doing. No one. No one anywhere. Okay? All of our stuff, Puget Sound, Pac Northwest, the P and Dub. That's Papa November. Okay? Puget Sound. Okay? Pacific Northwest. The P N as in November, Dub as in W. Pac Northwest. Man, no one was doing it like we were. No one. And these niggas now, these youngsters who be out on the streets, motherfuckers don't know about you. Motherfuckers ain't never heard about you out here. Motherfuckers don't know about you. Man, ain't nobody heard about you out here. Them niggas is silly fucking cartoons. These niggas is funny. They have no idea that we're a legacy system and them streets that they're running on, shit, those are our fucking streets. We came before those little suckers, those little fucking disrespectful ass shrimps running around. Little fucking pollywogs, little maggot ass punks. Fucking jakes running around being hella disrespectful. They don't know us, you know why? Because they part of the opioid crisis. They're all zanned out and shit. They're all smoked up, heroined out and shit. Them niggas don't even know what fucking time it is or what fucking day it is and shit. Niggas, them youngsters out there on the bricks and shit, man, them bricks, man, we're the ones that set that shit in stone. We're the ones that laid the foundation. And these little disrespectful munchkin ass punks running around, I said munchkin, little munchkin ass punks running around the streets talking a gang of fucking shit. Don't nobody know y'all out here. Y'all niggas don't be out here. Y'all niggas don't be out here. Ain't nobody ever heard of y'all. Ain't nobody ever heard of y'all. Motherfucker, we're the ones that started that shit. We started the Riverside. We started the Bayside. We started those streets. We started the whole fucking thing. No one came before us. We put Riverside EVT on the global motherfucking worldwide map. And you know why? None of y'all know who we are? None of y'all know who we are? None of y'all know who we are? Because y'all are smoked the fuck out living in a vacuum. Yeah, you don't know who we are because we're successful and we're beyond you. Yeah, we already made it out the motherfucking hood. And the hood that you live in, we made that fucking hood. You stupid ass motherfuckers. You moronic ass imbeciles. You disrespectful, discourteous ass niggas. Yeah, you don't know us because you don't know shit. You don't even know the history of your own motherfucking neighborhood. You ain't on the internet. You ain't doing shit. You ain't doing no real research. All you doing on fucking Facebook and on your little Looney Tune shit, your little Cartoon Network and shit. Yeah, don't nobody know you. Don't nobody. While you take another hit of dope. While you do another heroin blast. While you smoke up some more. While you pop some more Zans and shit. You fucking uneducated, undereducated, ignorant ass, rat ass bastard. Fucking bastards. Yeah, fuck those kids. They don't know shit about shit. So anywho, so what I'm doing, man, is I'm going back through my catalog and all the shit that I did that was conceptual, that was just like, yo, let me test this mic, let me check the frequencies. This is like the 5th mic that I've had. You know what I'm saying? Some underground shit. Ain't trying to go to like the major studio and pay some engineer, some producer, some ridiculous amount of money. Because, man, I've invested a fortune. My team, our crew, Our squad, we've invested a fortune in this shit. So we're smart. We're not going to keep going places and spending money for shit that we can do our fucking selves. Like, we're not going to keep going to, like, big-ass, like, studios with big-ass boards and mixing consoles and all that shit. I got all that shit at Software. All that dinosaur shit with the big knobs and dials and, like, you know, glowing instrument panels. Come on, man. That shit's a thing of the motherfucking past. I mean, I understand. Some kids like to go to museums. You know, I'm saying these recording studios, they're basically museums. Some people want to go to that shit and, like, have a certain feel, like they're in some, like, movie and shit, you know, with a bunch of big dinosaur knobs and dials. You know, they want to get a big studio feel and pay, like, a bunch of money and hang out in the studio. Man, I own all that shit. 495L4, we own all that shit. It's called Software. It's the future. All that shit's been miniaturized down to a little tiny wafer of silicone. All that shit is in the cloud now. Silicone is non-existent. You know what I'm saying? It's like one interval to another interval to another. We're in the future, okay? There's no need for us to do that. We have eliminated the middlemen. We're the engineers now. We're the producers and the executive producers. We're making our own music. We don't wait on anybody. Motherfuckers that want to do stall tactics and stall games with us and shit. Man, we've been through all that shit with niggas. We ain't doing that. Niggas that claim they want to get on with us and shit, be part of our organization, and then start talking shit about us when we start hooking them up with people, making introductions, doing little things for them, little courtesies and shit, little gratuities, little perks, because niggas ain't sold nothing. That's what you find out, is motherfuckers who want to be part of your squad, who ain't already part of your squad, they want to get something for nothing. They want a handout. Man, come on, man. We're OGs, man. We're triple OGs. We've already done this shit a million times over. Motherfuckers talking, they want to sign up. They want to get down. They want to be around. They want to be part of the shit. All they want is to talk shit, play fucking games, pretend like they're going to get something for nothing, do absolutely little to nothing, and then start talking shit about us. We don't fuck with faulty niggas like that. We don't fuck with niggas like that. Nah, man, if you ain't got some numbers up on the web, if you ain't got a following, I'm talking something, man. Some type of fucking following. If you're talking about sending MP3s and you ain't even got, like, SoundCloud, if you ain't even got SoundClick, nigga, I said SoundClick. If you ain't got your shit on YouTube, if you ain't got your shit on the internet where a cat can stream it, like if you ain't on Reverb Nation, if you ain't fucking for real, we ain't fucking with you, period. Like, period. And if we go to your page and we see that you're not for real, like you're pretending like you're this artist that's done shit, like you've got clout and that you're like some name on the streets and you've done all these shows and concerts and you've done the shit that we've done, if we find out that you ain't done any of this shit that we've done and you're just fucking a pretender and you're an imposter, we gonna talk about you, bro. We gonna put you on fucking blast. We gonna expose you, motherfucker. Because what you do, you try to come around us, man, and you try to get something for nothing. You ain't worth shit. You ain't worth nothing. You're not entitled to any motherfucking thing. And you try to talk shit about us, bro, we gonna put you on ultra blast. We'll blast you up with lasers, nigga. Straight up. We'll blitzkrieg your motherfucking ass, bro. Yeah, we'll lay in the cut, let you talk shit for a minute. Then we'll come back on a retaliatory strike and decimate your motherfucking ass lyrically.